thanks for everybody being here. This is a fantastic crowd today. In addition to our special guests up front, Governor Holcomb and Mayor Hogsett, we have a lot of special guests here today, and I could keep you here for about an hour if I introduce everybody individually, but I want to thank you all for being here, trail enthusiasts, some of our partners. This is a pretty exciting day for all of us. Here to celebrate the first round of Next Level Trail projects, part of the incredible $90 million investment in trail development in Indiana, which nothing like it has ever been done in the history of the state, and it's pretty darn exciting for us, and I'm sure for everybody in this room. One quick story. When the governor last fall announced Next Level Trails, he invited a number of trail stakeholders to the governor's mansion for a lunch and a sort of a brainstorming meeting. Some of those people who were at that meeting are here today, but the purpose of the meeting was to brainstorm about how this project should look, feel, how it should work. And as exciting as that announcement was, I was there that day, and the enthusiasm from the trail representatives there was remarkable. It really brought home how special this project really, really is. And so a number of great ideas came from that, one of which was breaking up the $90 million into two components. One, the larger of the two, $70 million, into a pot that goes towards regional projects that are connecting communities. And the remaining 20 goes into a pot that is there for development of trails of local significance. And today we're going to recognize some regional as well as local trails. And we knew it was going to be popular, but we didn't know how popular until at the end of the first round we had 82 applications, which was about twice what we were expecting, from 42 different counties, requesting about $244 million in trail funding in hope of putting another 240 miles of hiking, biking, and riding trails on the ground in Indiana. So the enthusiasm for trails in Indiana is pretty evident. So it's my honor to introduce the 51st governor of the state of Indiana. Please join me in welcoming Governor Eric Holcomb.
Well, thank you, Cam. Mayor, good to be with you again, back to back. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but I'm sure we'll see each other again. Where is Andy and Sarah? Where is probably way in the back of their own building. Thank you both, Andy and Sarah. It seems like just yesterday we were in Italy, and you could not have two better ambassadors pitching the state of Indiana in the motorsports valley of Italy than Sarah Fisher and Andy, and some of you probably know this, but I just made sure that I was remembering this correctly. But Sarah is the fastest female in the world to qualify at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, averaging 229 miles plus an hour. So we were trying to do our best to race to this win today and keep up with you. And I also wanted to acknowledge, as Cam said, his staff's been working hard on this since back in really before September, I guess, when we really started huddling up. But folks on my immediate staff as well, Jane Jankowski's in here, Mark Becker's in here. Jane, I think, started talking about the need for trails back in 2005 when we first met. And she hasn't let go of this endeavor yet. And so today is, as Cam said, a huge day. And we love, it's the month of May. We're in Speedway. What a perfect place to wave the flag, the green flag, and start this race to building out our state from the ground level up. We love racing. We love winning. And it's a big win for the state of Indiana with projects this size all over the state of Indiana. This is, as was mentioned, the first round of more to come. This is 17 projects representing 17 different counties throughout the state of Indiana. $25 million. This first round is being rolled out or paved out, however you want to phrase it, in projects in Warwick County and Wabash County and Clark County, Lake County, of course, where we are here today. So just the magnitude of what is occurring. I really encourage you to look not just at the list, but of this map, and remember this is the first round of more to come. What Cam said really got at it, and what really energized us to make sure that we got this right, and that was to get with the folks who have been doing this organically, seemingly sometimes feeling like they were on their own with local government involvement and interaction. But the state said, how do we, to borrow a phrase from someone, take it to the next level and really build this out in a more methodical way? We set a aspirational goal of saying every Hoosier ought to be within 5 miles of trail access. And that seemed lofty at the time, but when you start to see what's already occurred, because folks have stepped up long before this day, but then what this is going to do to really turbo boost this effort, when you think of communities like North Judson, who really took it to heart what we were saying. We wanted people to collaborate. We wanted people to partner. We wanted people to get at how are we connecting parks and communities and access to all the local amenities and attractions, and then share those and encourage folks to get out and get on those trails. You mentioned hiking and biking. I was always around my house saying hiking and biking, and my wife would always correct me and say, and riding horses. We need to be riding horses. She grew up showing horses and raising horses. So there are some of those projects as well contemplated in this plan as we roll it out. But communities like North Judson, who were getting together with the local museum and getting together with the local county highway department, and really all coming together saying we want to put something together that we all agree on, that's all going to maximize all of our individual investments to date. And then when you think about here in Speedway and in Indianapolis, in our capital city, and to think about what this project means in terms of going east and west and building out the trail, so to speak, taking it again to the next level. So it's really my honor, actually, to invite up Beverly. She's had an incredible pit crew, I guess you could say, surrounding you, a lot of experts who have not just dreamt about this, but have been doing this for a long, long time. And Beverly, we really want to not just extend this $4.8 million check does cash, by the way. It's foam, but it will deposit in cash. But we're really expressing in that our confidence and our encouragement and gratitude for what you're continuing to do here in our state. So with that, Beverly, if you'd please step forward, I want to express my gratitude. Flag is out, and the floor is yours.
Well, before you step aside, Speedway Trails and the General Trail, we'd like to present you with a railroad bike. It came from our trail right here in Speedway, so it represents our efforts, and we appreciate your support. Thank you very much. He's tall. There you go. All right. Thank you, Governor Holcomb. Appreciate your advocacy and this opportunity for the Next Level Trail Grant. It is critical to connecting communities across Indiana, and we appreciate you supporting Speedway Trails. Want to thank you, all our friends at Department of Natural Resources. You are inspiring. It is your constant work and your extensive efforts that have brought us here today, and we appreciate all the work that the Department of Natural Resources has done. It's kind of important that we connect the small town of Speedway with the big city of Indianapolis. Back several years ago when we started this push, we called it Downtown Culture, Connecting to Racing Culture, so it's going to happen. Speedway Trails wants to encourage all the small nonprofit volunteers across the state. It's very important to keep talking about your vision, keep dreaming your dream, talk to everyone you meet, your friends, your neighbors, people you don't know. It was a guy on a bicycle that rode his bicycle to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and talked about our trail, and wanted to send out a special big thank you to our primary supporter, Brian Payne. Is he here today? Brian Payne rode his bicycle to the Indy 500 race and liked our trail plan, and he got Central Indiana Community Foundation to be our primary supporter and the money behind Speedway Trails to get this done. So thank you, the Central Indiana Community Foundation. Thank you for the inspiring work that you promote and inspire individuals, provide the resources and networks to improve communities and connect neighbors. Central Indiana Community Foundation is changing neighborhoods and the communities 1 mile at a time, and we really appreciate their support. The B&O Trail is part of the state's Visionary Trail Plan. If you look at the map, it connects the White River to the Wabash River, and that's our goal. And our volunteers will keep working toward that, connecting the town of Speedway to Indianapolis, connecting the Culture Trail to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and we will celebrate and start working on this trail grant as soon as we can. As soon as DNR will let us. We need to also point out the financial support and our supporters along the way and for this grant. Allison Transmission is a big supporter. Indy Parks Foundation, of course, the town of Speedway and all the efforts that the town of Speedway, the town council, everybody in Speedway that puts an effort to help us build our trail. Eskenazi Health has invested in this trail effort. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Wilcox Environmental, thank you for your commitment to this project, and now the work begins. Very important to acknowledge the incredible leaders from the Near West Collaborative, Hallville Strong, Westside Community Development, and IUPUI. With their efforts, we got this grant to where it is. Can't forget Allison Duncan. She's with Central. She's with Central Indiana Community Foundation, and she's a resident here in Speedway, and she was my support and the writer of our grant and the pusher of all the important details to get the grant done. So it's very important to have her on our side, my side. On behalf of the decades of volunteer work and thousands of hours, B&O Trail Association, Diana and Hall Virgil, all the work you put in for coming to the town of Speedway and inspiring us in the Speedway Trails. Thank you for your effort here, and we'll continue. And we appreciate everybody's support here. Governor Holcomb, Mayor Hogsett, thank you for getting this trail and making it possible for us. We will continue volunteering until we connect the White River to the Wabash River. Thank you.
Well, congratulations to you and your organization. And I want to say, you thank DNR, but we want to thank you and your organization for the great work you have done in a relatively short period of time and the example that you have been setting for other trail organizations around the state. So congratulations to you. So Marion County is blessed with a lot of great trails already and trail potential, and it's my honor to introduce Mayor Joe Hogsett to come up and talk a little bit about the importance of trails to Indianapolis.
Thank you, Ken. Well, first things first, every day with the governor is a good day. But I ask you to join with me in wishing our governor a happy birthday. How about that? We're supposed to be giving him a present. Governor, thank you for your commitment to this effort and for the state's commitment to this effort. Thanks, Cam, for DNR's active participation. I can't say enough about this city-state partnership, at least within the confines of Marion County, that continue to improve our city. I'm happy to be here today as we continue to extend a beautiful system of trails throughout Marion County, strengthening the connectivity of the downtown to the town of Speedway and to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You know, I have to tell you, in a moment of quiet candor, between the mayor's bike to work days, the bike to the ballpark, the polar bear pedal, the night ride, and now, no doubt coming soon, the bike to the 500 event, I can assure you any mayor of this city will leave office with more muscular thighs. And thank you for keeping me in shape. In all seriousness, I do want to thank Governor Holcomb, the Central Indiana Community Foundation, the Parks Foundation, obviously Speedway Trails, all of the community partners, of course, the historic town of Speedway, all participating in today's announcement. With this announcement, we will soon have even more that connects downtown Speedway to Indianapolis's near west side. Once the B and O trail extends to Michigan Street, it will join up with soon to be installed bike lanes, becoming part of a dense network of bike and pedestrian friendly pathways like the White River Parkway Trail, the Cultural Trail, and the coming Eagle Creek Trail. For those in our city who would like more mobility options, this day's news is great news. And for those in our city who need more mobility options, it's even better news. Marion County is fast becoming recognized as one of the most bike-friendly regions in the country. When we see advancements like the one we make today with Governor Holcomb's Next Level Trails initiative, we all understand why. To everyone here in attendance who helped make today such a special day for our region's connectivity and our region's mobility, on behalf of a grateful city, I thank you.
Governor, real quick.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Governor. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
There you go. Great. Let me take it back so you don't drag it on.
Thanks,
Not in the face, that's good. Thank you, thank you.
So I want to thank you all once again for not only being here, but your enthusiasm for this program, for trail development, for trails across the state. One more time, thanks to Sarah and Andy for opening up their facility to us. And everybody have a great month of May. This is an exciting start to it. Thank you.
Thank you.